mathematics. Already we have done some questions in discount. Now continuing further in the discount. So this will be your mathematics and topic is profit and loss. This should be probably the last lecture for this chapter, because already we have done lots, and so this is your 11th lecture on this topic. So I think so for 2 exercises ample number of lectures have been taken. So consider this as the last lecture. Then we will be moving on to the next chapter. Maybe a little introduction of that also. So we have already started exercise 4B. 4A we had finished, and in 4B I had told you question number 5. Okay, then I will be taking up another question for which I had given the hint also, and that hint was for question number 7, but till now nobody has reported that he has solved, so I will be solving question number 7 now. Question number 7 is what? The cost price of printer is 3400 rupees. So let's write that CP equal to rupees 3400. I hope this is clear to all. Visibility is proper. Yes. And which is 15% below the market price. So the market price is still higher. So let market price equal to rupees X. Therefore, CP is equal to CP is 15% below the market price. 15% below means what? 100 minus 15, that is 85. So it is 85% of X. Got it? So see, from these two lines or first line of the question itself, we have got another concept. And that is what? That if what CP is given in the question, that CP itself is what? Is 15% lower than the marked price. That means compared to marked price, CP is 15% less. 15% less can be written in some other form also. How it can be written? It can be written as 85% of the X. X is what? Marked price. So let us calculate now CP. Or we should, because CP is already given, we need to calculate the marked price. Therefore, MP equal to rupees, using this formula, 100 to 625, so 100 into CP is what? 3400 by 85. So 5 and 5, 3, 8, 5 is 35, then 5, 6 is 30, and 5 8 is 40. Okay, 17 to the 34, and 17 4 is 68. 17 4 is 68. So 1400 is what? Rupees 4000. So children, see, from the given data of CP being marked 15% less than the marked price, we have got the marked price also. But here one thing is given, what is that? That is CP itself. Then what? If the article is sold at a discount of 10%, now discount is 10%. That means what will be the SP? So selling price is always decided upon the discount which is offered on the marked price. So the first part is asked, what they are asking in the first part, they are asking the marked price itself, and we have successfully calculated the marked price. The first part is that only, that we have already solved. That is one part of the answer. How many parts are there in this question? 4 parts. So I think so if you have checked out the paper pattern, question number 2 that you are solving, in which you are solving what? 10 questions out of the 12 questions, that are the questions. These are 4 mark. So you can get this question for 4 mark question, 1 mark for each part easily. I'm not saying that this only will come, but you can expect such a question which is involving all the concepts of profit, loss, discount, selling price, cost price, market price. So this one question checks the complete knowledge of the chapter itself. So a person can be very much interested in giving this question. Okay, depends on the teacher. Okay. Now second part. Let's solve the second part, which says calculate the selling price. Now, what is the selling price? How much discount is being offered? Discount offered is 10%. So SP is equal to how much? So discount is how much? 10%? Yes, sorry. Discount is 10%. So SP will be only 90% of the market price. What is the market price? 4,000. Cancel the 2 zeros here and 2 zeros here. So 9 4 is 36 and 2 more zeros. So rupees 3600, 3,600 only is the selling price. And please stand by the answer that you have given. Otherwise, don't say sir, I have given up 1 0. Okay. Then the third part. Third part asks the profit. Now, profit is calculated on the basis of what? Selling price and cost price. Is the cost price less than the selling price? Certainly it is. Then, by finding the difference of the selling price and the cost price, you will calculate what? You will calculate the profit. So, what they have asked, profit only or profit percent? They have asked profit and the profit percent also. So, profit will be what? Is equal to SP minus CP, that is equal to rupees 3600 minus 3400. Put the rupee symbol here for common bracket. Rupees 200. Is that the answer? Yes, it is. Then the fourth part is what? Fourth part is calculating the profit percentage. So profit percentage is what? Profit upon CP 200. So let's write that also. Profit percent is equal to, and I have been saying this, please make it a habit to write the formula. Though you won't get any extra mark for writing the formula, but that extra mark will be that you get the full mark. Because exclusively depending on the step marking won't be helpful to you. So try and write the formula for the question. See, I am making it a habit to write it at many places. You also make it like that. Okay. Profit upon CP, that is the cost price, multiplied by 100. That is equal to 200 upon CP is what? CP is 3400. 3400 into 100. So these two zeros get cancelled. 2 and 17. So 100 by 17. Table of 17 is a must here. If you are knowing, well and good. 17 to the 34. 17 is a 51. 74 is a 68. 75 is a 85. 85, 95 and 102. So 17, 6 has the 102. 102 won't go here. So how many times will go only? 5 times. 17 5s are 85. And 85 and 15. So 5 whole 15 by 17%. This will be the answer. Let's match the answer. Yes, you have got the same answer. I hope this makes a lot of things clear to you, because this one question, as I had told in the beginning itself, that this one question will be the question that will be able to check the knowledge of all the profit, loss, then discount, marked price, then cost price, selling price, how to calculate marked price. Okay, so here, and it is a very easy question also. See, already in the first line itself the question is giving that the CP is marked 15% below the marked price. That means to the CP you can add 15% of the marked price, and then you get what? The CP itself. So you can get the marked price how? CP is 85% of X, So 100 upon 85 you do and multiply that by the cost price. So you have got what? You have got the marked price. And how to get selling price? Selling price you will get by using the formula for discount. How much discount is offered? Discount is offered as 10%. 10% is off, that means how much is remaining? 90%. So 90% of what? The marked price. So without the marked price, you cannot calculate SP. Without SP, you cannot calculate profit. Got it? So once you solve the first part, then only you are able to solve the second part. And once you solve second part, then third part, and the third part, then fourth part. Like that. And SP you have calculated. So with the SP and CP, you will calculate profit. Now see, in this question, they have told directly that profit only you calculate. It might be there that they will say calculate profit or loss. So in that case, you have to decide whether profit is obtained or loss is obtained. Because if SP is more than CP, then certainly it is a case of profit. But if SP is less than CP, then what? It is a case of loss. So accordingly, you have to calculate profit or loss percent. But the question is telling you, so you should be careful that SP should come more than the CP. Again, so this chapter involves the use of percentage concept and the concept of discount, profit and loss. Still, I will call it an easy question. Why? Because here no formula you need to learn. Because you know, marked price is the price which is marked on the good, and selling price is the cost at which the person is offering some discount and then selling it. Okay, so now I hope this will make the concept clear for this. Let's do a single question also on this discount concept. So discount is, I am doing one formula for successive discount. That is a new type of question. And this question is what is a single discount? I think so discount you can learn by only reading your app notifications in your phone. Because sometimes they say discount of 40 plus 30%, or they will say discount of 30 plus 10%, and then they will say of 40 plus 10, and then they will say 65% flat discount. So they are just playing with the numbers. If you are wise enough, you can know that discount of 40 plus 10% is equal to what? 65% discount overall. Value will come same. You have to pay the same thing, but they will offer. Now you can see so many subscriptions are available at so much offer is there, so much cost they are leaving in that. But basically they are selling their goods and they are purchasing it. Okay. So I think so we should solve one question in this. Okay. So question number 14 is there and 13 is there on the same pattern. 14 is a more direct question and 13 is indirect question. Let me solve the 13th question for you on the board. But before that, I think so 10th question also is of some importance. Some different thing it has asked. So let me solve the 10th question for you on the board first. What is the 10th question saying? 10th question is saying, by what percent above the cost price should a dealer mark his pen so that after allowing a discount of 4% he gains 20%? Okay. So this is a desired gain there. How much is the gain desired? 20%. So in all these things, let's fix the cost price first. So let CP is equal to rupees X. Now, once CP is given, then what we will fix after CP? We will fix the gain. Gain is 20%. So SP at 20% gain. So to what? SP will be what? Formula is there, not rupee symbol. Yes, you can put rupee symbol. 1 plus profit percent is how much? 20 upon 100 into X. 20 by 100 is 1 plus 1 by 5. That is 6 by 5. So 6 by 5x. Okay. So now how much profit is desired? This much. Now whatever discount you are offering, how much discount you are offering? 4% discount. So 4% discount you are offering. So you have to add that 4% discount to the selling price. So that discount also has to be added. So right here, market price will be equal to SP plus. So you have to mark more. How much you have to mark? You have to mark it by 4%. So once you have got the SP here and sigma 5x, then see how to calculate MP based on SP. We have had some formula also. So MP is what? Or you can say we will write that formula only. SP is equal to 1 minus how much is the discount here? Discount is 10%. Sorry, 4% discount. So 1 minus 4 by 100 into MP. Now see, SP we have calculated already. So how to calculate MP then? So MP will be equal to SP upon, what is SP? 6x by 5 upon 1 minus 4 by 100. 4 by 100 is 1 by 25. 1 minus 1 by 25. 25 upon 1 is 24 by 25. Yes or no? 4 by 100 is 1 by 25. 25 minus 1 is 24 by 25. So SP upon 24 by 25. So this will be, we can further write in that form. Okay, it can be further simplified. So it is basically 5x by 4. Okay, MP is 5x by 4. Now once we have got the value of MP as 5x by 4, so we have got the value of this. It will also be rupees only. Then what? Then using MP and CP, can we now get to that? How much more is the difference? How much the difference between MP and CP? Yes, let's see here. MP minus CP is equal to 5x by 4 minus x. That also will be rupees only. That means 5x minus 4x will be what? 1x or x only. X by 4. That's it. Now difference is this. Now it is saying we have to mark how much it is marked above the CP. So that means we have to compare the difference with respect to CP only. So x by 4 is how much percent of the CP. So that means we have to write it here. So percentage, we write here required percentage. Required percentage equal to x by 4 by x into 100%. That means x cancel. So it will be 1 by 4 into 100%. That means 25% is the